Now, as a girly that went to an all-girls Catholic middle and high school in Memphis, Tennessee, and a liberal arts women's college in the Northeast, I'm going to give you a little bit of context about Anaya and why she is coming across as being a people pleaser. Now, my family put me at this all-girls Catholic middle school starting in 8th grade. And immediately when I stepped foot on the campus, I had no desire to befriend or have things in common with these privileged white girls, okay? Well, the interesting thing was we all came from the same neighborhood in Midtown Memphis. Midtown Memphis is like really a suburb. There's like tree-lined streets. The elementary school is so good. People camp out for like 3 to 4 days to try to get their kids a seat. We just happened to live in the neighborhood and have been since we moved to Memphis when I was very little. I felt on par with these privileged white girls because my life was pretty privileged as a suburban black girl growing up in the South. And yet when I stepped foot on that campus, I had no desire to be overly friendly or, try to get in their good graces. I quite literally could care less. And it was probably because I went to public school in Memphis, Tennessee from K through 7th grade. Also, when I went to this private school, I had my own girl group of other girls who were my friends that I've known almost all my life, and they dubbed us the public school girls because we were mean and we were unapproachable. And looking back at that, we weren't mean and unapproachable, we just weren't going for the bullshit. Like if somebody stepped to even one of the quietest girls in our group, she was going to say something and she didn't care if it was going to be the topic of conversation in the quad before school started. Like we quite literally did not care, like at all. And when you are a black woman in these spaces, listen, as a former tech career coach that successfully coached women into Fortune 500 and also FANG companies, it pays for you to be the villain. It does not pay for you to be nice. It doesn't pay for you to be everybody's friend and everybody's therapist because they don't respect you. The girls from my high school may not have liked me, but they respected me. They didn't come to me with the BS. They didn't come to me when things were falling apart in other friend groups, because remember, I'm an elder millennial, so cliques were very much a real thing, okay? We had the unfriendly black hotties that I wasn't a part of because they grew up together and they were very unfriendly. And I was like, y'all are not very nice. And I'm like, nice, you know what I'm saying? We had like the smart Asians. We had the popular girls who were cheerleaders with the popular girls who were dancers. Like, I just truly did not care to try and be people's friends. And then when I went to a all-women's college on the East Coast, I took that same mentality with me. Now that meant when I first got there, I didn't have like a ton of friends and I was perfectly okay with that. In fact, I found another group of women who were very similar to me, women that weren't so quick to try to be friends with somebody and like solve their problems and like we were really selfish women. When it comes down to it, we were very selfish. And we had other women say that about us. Your friend group is so selfish. Like all y'all do is hang out together, da 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 da. Other people were welcome in our friend group, okay? Like we came from all corners of the US and they called us the transfer girls, okay? Like I'm used to being in spaces that are privileged and where people other you instantly. Okay, and I went to this all-women's college, unfortunately, during the time of the Leicester Street murders in Memphis. And when I told people I was from Memphis, they're like, oh my gosh, like, did you know the family? And I'm like, no, like all black people don't know all black people, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, like we were separated by socioeconomic classes and things like that. But people will other you. And sometimes when people other you, they will try to disrespect you. And what I've learned as a black girl growing up in PWI and not very diverse spaces into being a grown woman and then working in these predominantly like non-people of color spaces, I will choose to be the villain every single time. I can guarantee you if I ever went massively famous, my managers probably did not like me at all. They did not like me as a person, but they respected the hell out of me. Okay, they weren't going to talk to me any type of way. They weren't going to force me to do things that fell outside of my job contract. I wasn't afraid to let them know. Okay, when I was a teacher librarian, baby, when as soon as that faculty meeting, that could have been an email, was over, I was out the door. Oh, Miss Green, can you help me do this? No, I have to go. No is a full sentence, as the Olsen twins said. No, I have to go. Hey, can you come early and like help me with the laptop cart? No, I can help you during my contracted work hours. Okay, like black women, if you feel that you are a like people pleaser, you want to solve everybody's problems, you have such deep empathy, you actually need to like tone that down and keep that for people that are very close to you, your close friends, your family, okay, your kids, if you're a mom like me. I mean, I got all the empathy in the world for my babies, but people that I don't know, no. No. And you know what? I used to be a people pleaser. I used to be a yes ma'am, sure, not a problem. And you know what happened? People took advantage of me. My own family took advantage of me. Now, if you're new here, you probably don't know that I came from a very narcissistic, like abusive household, okay? So far reached all the way into adulthood. And when my parents were like, oh, I need you to pay the light bill, it's like $2,000. I'm like, sure, no problem. Knowing that I got my own bills to pay, knowing that I got to pay daycare, which was expensive. Y'all think daycare is expensive now? Baby, it was still expensive 15 years ago. Let my family dog walk all over me. Have them dictate what I should wear, like what's appropriate, like how I should pose on my Facebook, all those things. And then you know what? Something snapped in me, and it was probably being abandoned by my entire family after I had a tech layoff. And that was probably the universe saying, like, girl, it's time to be selfish. It's time to be unapologetically selfish, okay? It's time to be selfish. It's time to stop being there for everybody, because when I was there for everybody, they were not there for me. And they didn't care. And we saw that on Love Island when Melanie sat right in Anaya's face and said, and I'm gonna pull Casey for a chat and I'm gonna test this connection. The Memphis girly in me, like, do you need that? Like, do you wanna fight? Like, those are, like, it would have turned into baddies real fast, okay? But you can see Anaya's face too. Anaya's face, she was like her entire face fell. And I don't think Anaya is having the best experience in the villa. And it's like, what, day 6, day 5 or whatever? It's like really concerning. But if you watch this and you feel like you are similar to Anaya and you do have a big heart and you want to be there for others, girl, I need you to dial that back. I do. And as a life coach for women, this is what I help women out with. I help them get back to their true, authentic identity, not performing for friend groups, not performing for your workplace even. Okay, like the workplace gets whatever they get and they're gonna be happy with that, okay? Okay, and if you do need help with this, like if you find yourself operating your life as a woman from a very wounded perspective, if you find yourself overextending yourself for everybody around you, if you feel lost, like that is a sign that you're not being who you are authentically. You truly aren't. And you have to start being a little selfish. And guess what? Being selfish is fun. Being the villain in other people's story is so fun, because that lets me know that I'm staying true to myself. I'm keeping my needs first, okay? And everybody else can just deal with it. But let me know what you think about Anaya's people-pleasing tendencies, or what the producers are showing us, because they are painting a picture of who Anaya is, and we are only going by what she is doing and how she's responding to certain things in the villa. But let me know what you think in the comments.